Back. We're gonna do some re-signings before I head into the trade deadline here. I kind of forgot that I could sign these guys, to be honest. Pinto's asking for way too much. I don't even want to show that. But a guy like Drury, I really like. He got high top 6. I don't know from what, but I mean, even if he's a 4th liner, I don't hate 2.5 for the next 4 years. That's kind of like we'll see, I think in 3 years you kind of want to be a contending team, and if he progresses, then this could be a steal of a contract. So I'm going to offer him that, and he is going to accept. Cole Sillinger is only 22. Obviously, the more years we offer, the worse it gets. But Colson, I mean, like a 6-year deal. Like, I would sign this. I mean, even if he's not unreal, if he's a 3rd line player, that's not even that bad value, right? It is hard to give up term. Maybe we do go with the 4 years. Match it up with, what's his name there? I think 2.5, 4 years, I think, for both of them. Save a little bit. We'll go 2.35. Bang. I mean, I like these contracts quite a bit. JJ Moser, that's not bad. He has been bad this year. But, I mean, he is only 25. He's got low top 4. I think he could be like a 2nd pair guy for us. I guess I'll show the fucking Pinto contract. Here we go. Yeah, it's not ideal. Really want that to be lower. Like if I give Sillinger a 4-year deal, and he wants quite a bit more. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to give him $3 million. It's not a bad contract, but I think I'm gonna wait on these guys. But I like that I got at least a couple contracts signed. We have Garland, Kakaniemi, Samus, and Kovacevic, Newhook, Luis Ryan, Perbix, and then Drury, Podkolzin sliding in there. It's pretty good value, I'd say. Steal a bunch of like mid-level contracts. Gives us a lot of cap still. The goalies are locked up for a little bit longer. So I'm gonna head into the trade deadline today. I already know the Clifton trade. For the most part, he's going to Minnesota. The one thing that does kind of suck is he's righty, but I don't think they're gonna. I think they'd be able to figure it out. And a guy that I actually think makes sense to get traded is Carson Lambos. He just has not been the player that I think that they thought he was gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. He just doesn't seem like the guy that is going to be on this team for very long, to be honest. Other than that, I haven't actually really thought about this, but Hunter Height, I think, is intriguing to me. I don't know, that's a player that I'm interested in, but I think that might be too much value. Especially when you're thinking about I mean, the other guy that was in consideration if I did trade him back was Rossi. There were some good players. I mean, I thought about Martin Natchez from Colorado. We would have to be the team that paid him, but he could have been like a franchise guy. But it didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I mean, maybe eventually I'd go for that, but for now I think I'm just going to go for Carson Lambos. Maybe I can get like a second round pick as well. I guess I can take a look and see if they want forwards at all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, no, they look pretty good there, I'd say. That's what those guys are actually playing, which they are. Let's try third. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to get a draft pick in this, but it'd be nice. Fourth, I would take anything. Okay, chill, boys, chill. I'm going to jump right to a 6. I might go through straight up, actually, but I don't think I'm going to get a pick in this. Even a 7 would be nice. I don't really want to give a pick up, and there it is. Okay, that is interesting. I mean, we're going to send Lamos down. It's nice that we got Juleson because he's going to have to come in and play until Vakarainen is back. He's still up for a little bit as he will slide in. We will move this around. Okay, wait, who can play bottom pair? Your half. Stanley likes it. Moser doesn't. Kovacevic, first pair. Perbix likes the bottom pair. Yeah, I don't know why this is negative. I think that's BS, but I'll rock with that. I haven't really looked at forward trades. To be honest, we are getting pretty dangerously low on cap here. Boston's a buyer. I mean, don't trade Higgins. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think that they are as good as they should be. Carolina. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, yeah, they got a nice 14-man rotation there. I think Colorado could be an auto forward. I think one forward here in Colorado would be nice. Finish that 12-man rotation, right? Or 12-man group they got. I mean, they do have Ivan and Barbelet, but they're not good enough now. I don't think that's more like depth. That's it. They're more like depth than anything. Who would they be interested in? Garland they like. Gross they like. Cop doesn't want to go there. Kraus can go there, though. I think Kraus is probably the move. Just because I don't think they can afford Garland, especially not long term. If I do trade Garland here, it would pretty much spell the end of Natchez in Colorado, which is intriguing. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking some stuff up here. I just wanted to look up a couple guys on Colorado here I haven't really looked at. Yeah, they're in a tough spot here. I'm trying to think if there's any contracts I can eat that would be helpful. I mean, I do like Gerard. He's kind of been a guy that's been in trade talks. The other guy is Charlie Coyle. I don't see Coyle here anymore, which is pretty interesting. is tough. I think that I don't know. I mean, they like Sam Alinsky, I think, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I do want to eat a contract here, but I'm not really seeing one that I love. As we can see here, Molinsky, they like. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much here. It's not gonna be for him, but what do they have matching with their block here? Prishkapov. He actually, I mean, again, I want to fill the minors. He's our only minor guy. Okay, Garland will put them over for next year. Okay, it might have to be Kroos then. Let's see. They're still over for next year. Wow. Do that. Over the cap for next year. Ooh, oh, they've re-signed. Oh. That throws a little bit of a wrench in things here. It might not be Colorado then. Dallas. I mean, that's an okay 12-man group. It's not great. Edmonton's insane. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, yeah, Edmonton could use a forward for sure. I think Kroos makes sense. I mean, I think Garland makes sense to this. Forward core is ugly. If they're gonna forward Garland, then sure they can't. Okay, we're just gonna trade him Kroos probably. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Really got on the block. I like your Venti actually. I do like your Venti. And Musenberger, sure. That's gonna be it though. I hate that we have more, like, because I kind of screwed myself because I filled the roster. That means I want to trade, like, Trevor Lewis, or, you know what I mean? These guys aren't going to play for them. That's the only reason that I'm, like, okay with this, is Bortozo's going to go there. I mean, I can retain him, and then it should be fine, I think. I can't retain too much more salary here. Do you guys have any contracts that you want off the books? Let's see. Because I would gladly eat a contract if I had to here. Emberson. Brown. I can eat the Brown contract. Or I can just not take 2 players here. If I just take the one, let's say I just take Yaraventi. Okay, now if I just take Musenberg, he makes a little bit more. Still over the salary cap. 4.3. How much is Garland making this year? Yeah, so it has to be Kroos. And he has to be retained, unfortunately. I don't want to retain too much salary. I do want these players then, honestly. And then, yeah, I mean, it doesn't, I'm going to throw Bortuzzo. Actually, you know who I can throw in? That is cheap. They don't want him, but he is actually on Edmonton. Is Prokop. Didn't really want to retain this much. See how much we have to retain. 1.6 mil. for 2 years. It's okay. I mean, we'll see. I want to see where Crow slides in here to their forward group. It's probably McDavid, Draisaitl, or McDavid, Hyman, Nuge, Draisaitl, Monchi, Pone, Frederick, Krause, Henry, Howard. It is a lot better. Those two. Is there anyone unsigned that I would want? Lewandowski? Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, we're going to have to bring some players in anyways. So let's bring in Lewandowski. Kind of a cool name, too. Who is that? Is that the guy? Is that Asian? Aiden Park. Yeah, I want him too. I might just go for Aiden Park. I actually know who that is, kind of. And then I also want a good draft pick, and I think I want it from probably next year. Edmonton second next year. And they're 6th from this year. Not quite, fair enough. Second from next year. Bang. Okay. Musenberg, Yarventi down. Turcotte up. And now we have choices to make here. And I think Turcotte gets the run. He's going to come in. And he's going to go. He's going to play 4th line. That's fine for now. And then Kopp and Garland being the other two. I'm going to bench them both right now. Drury, welcome to the first line. And Parsonen, welcome to the 4th line. See how Turcotte getting sent down. We're just going to give his spot to Yarventi. I know he's not a center. But for now he will be. We'll put Reichel at center, but you know what I mean. I like Robbie Yarventi. I like that pickup. That's a really nice pickup for us. The biggest issue, I'm going to be honest, I don't like going into the trade deadline screen because there's a time limit and I gotta be conscious of what I'm doing, and I'm just really not trying to do that, so even if I plot out the trades then we go in, it's still fine. But I mean, are we trading everyone this year? I mean, Garland's contract's only going to get more expensive, but he is playing unreal. I think Kopp is a guy that has to go. Let's just look at the teams. I mean, it's 23 teams, right? So Ducks, Bruins. Yeah, I might just scroll through teams and then eventually I'll find one that I like. Back with the Jets would be interesting. They look pretty good. They look good. He's like, you gotta think like, oh my god, this forward group is terrible in Vancouver. And I'm hoping Kopp wants to go there because that would be a very nice fit for him. He does, okay. Andrew Kopp is going to go to Vancouver. I might be holding on to Garland, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not seeing any amazing trades. Vancouver is a buyer, conservative buyer though. We'll keep looking, but Vancouver's definitely an option for me. They're fine. They're bad. Seattle's like weirdly really good. I mean, yeah, they're playing Myers. I think I'm gonna send Kopp here if he wants to go here. they are just insanely good for no reason. I don't want anyone really that good. I kind of just want to take, like, who's this? Cam Squires. Is he huge? He's 6 foot. I thought he was 6'5" for some reason. Like a Cam Squires and a Seattle. Is this too much? I think this is, yeah. Try, I guess. Oh my god, okay, we'll take it. We will take it. I didn't pick up a contract. I didn't need to, so. Do I need someone to be called up here? I am going to just best lines the AHL. I'll fix it after. Drury's going to get his spot taken back. But he will take the fourth line center spot. And he will play with Turcotte and Podkolzin. Defense, whatever. Squires needs to get sent down. Squires down. We are going to actually call up our Popsicle as well. Until what's his name gets back. Okay, Holtz, Delandria, Blomel, Pacioretty, Campari, Squires, Hoffman, Yarventi, we're starting to fill out a little bit of a minor group here, like guys that can be fourth line options and stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna go Holtz, Pacioretty first line. Let's fix it. It's a little better. So we'll go Campari, Holtz, Pacioretty, Hoffman, Delandria. Trevor Lewis still in here is pretty fun. Whatever, you know. Ryan Sutter can come out for Musenberger. Tuzo can come out for Biaka Baduka. Let's move up. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think that Fedotov still. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll look at the Garland trades. I'm not sure I'm gonna make one. I feel like we have moved a lot already. I feel like we are already gonna be really bad. So Rasmus Anderson was a thought, but again, not what we need. Again, I don't really think anyone here is. I am curious what a trade finder for Garland could look like. Shea and a third. No. Yeah, there's not really much here right now. I was hoping I'd see like a decent young guy that I could go for. But I'm not seeing that, unfortunately. I mean, Ryan Paling. It's just not ideal. I mean, Warren Fogle, Mario Ferraro, like, I don't know, it's just not really catching my eye, if anything. Blankenberg, Bean, Viliata, yeah. I think we're good. I think, I mean, Haggins would be the guy. From Boston, but I don't think it makes sense for Boston, does it? I mean, if it does, then maybe, but I doubt it makes sense for Boston to do that. I mean, they are nasty, but like, I don't think they are legit. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense for them. I just think like fourth line, third line, second line, first line, there's not really a spot for them. If we were talking maybe like, yeah, I don't know, I think they have a decent team, and I don't think I'm going to mess with it. And that is going to be the end of the deadline. Connor Garland's going to stick around, which I'm excited about. I think he gives our Pinto Newhook duo a chance to get more points. 53 for Newhook this year. 58 for Pinto. Pinto's having a season. Yeah, Newhook has never done this good. I know, like, he's never had this ice time, but I really like Newhook's potential. I like what he's giving us right now. Perot as well. Wow, has he been good? Turcotte, I mean, lit up the AHL. 63 points in 62 games. Finally gets the call to come play fourth line with Drury and Bunkholzen. We do have Reichel and Popisil and Parsonen on the bench. See how we do in our first game. Shoot a loss. I mean, it's Boyan Hofer will play and he will take a shoot a loss. Okay. Let me just check the power play and stuff. Because, I mean, yeah, Turcotte coming in there is fine. Trailer's running. Pinto Perot. Ooh, Pinto Perot. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We'll go Pinto Drury. That'll work good for me. How long is Vakanainen out? Because he's been out for a while. April 11th. Geez, that's like the end of the season pretty much. I mean, he might come back, but he also might not. So we're going to send that up to the first. Probably not going to get a game in today. Yeah, I think after this season I'm going to maybe do a season as an episode, which is risky, but it's just a lot of stopping, starting, you know. Whereas, like, if I could just sit down for a couple hours and just do it, obviously if I eventually get comments, which maybe it'll happen, you know, it'd be cool, but if I start getting comments, that won't work great. So I'd like to go live, but I can't go live on YouTube for some reason. It doesn't actually let me, which is pretty annoying. I've looked it up and everything. I just can't figure it out. We're at 75 points. That puts us not great, but not the worst also. Points, I mean, that line really slowed down. Okay. Perot definitely slowed down as well. I mean, shocker, 11 points, 22 games, that was still really good. I don't know why I'm looking at this right now. I'm not at the end of the season, but I do want to just see where we are standings-wise in the entire league. Okay, yeah, we're going to be 27th, so that is a top 6 pick right now. Wait. Top top 7 pick, which the lottery, you never know. But it could also be a team that trades in the draft. I don't want to win any more games, to be honest. I mean, yeah, oh my god, I mean, that fourth line's been awesome. Yeah, we're going to make a couple changes here just for the last load of the season. We'll do this. Start as our third line is now our fourth line. How's Noah Juleson been? I kind of just picked it. Oh, he's been awful. He is terrible. Fuck the chemistry. He's going to play with Logan Stanley. Here, if that makes us better, I can't look at the fact that I've been playing him. You know what? How long have I been going here? I've been going for 30 minutes. Let's just get through the end of the season here. Ooh, Vakarainen is back. Okay. I'm gonna send down Papasil, I think. I do want him to play in the AHL though, so. Who can play center? 68, 68, 65, 62. I don't know why I'm looking at the centerman. Okay, well, that's shitty, but it's gonna be Popsicle playing center. That's fine. Should be fine, anyways. I just have Vakarainen back because I'm super sick of playing Juleson. Even though like their overalls aren't that much different, you can tell. He's just gonna slide into that third pair and play the right side with Stanley. Yeah, I mean, top 5 pick is in the cards, but definitely not looking great. It looks like we're more going to be in that 7-8 range. Joseph Wallace played 69 games. Like, what are we doing? Goals for, goals against, power play, penalty kill, all bad. Garland 70 points. In our final game of the season here. Maybe I'll save the final game of the season. And then go over stats and stuff like that. Thank you for coming along.